Hey y'all, welcome back to Matt and Ashley's Adventures. I am Matt.
And I'm Ashley.
And in this episode, we are going to talk about all the things that we did around Mammoth Cave when we went on our trip down there.
So I'm going to be honest, there's not a lot to do around there. Mammoth Cave is like the focal point of the area, but there are some small, quaint little towns. And we did notice there's a lot of little places to stop at that are very touristy to draw you in. So just beware of places like that. We didn't stop. If you have small children,
There's a lot for them to do there.
Yes, your kids are going to see all these little places and they're just gonna suck you in.
Yeah, there's like dinosaur stuff all over the place. Like it was normal touristy stuff.
Yeah, and we went down there more or less to see the caves and do the exploration and stuff like that. So we are Holiday Inn stayers, and we just looked up the closest place to Mammoth Cave, and it ended up being in this little town called Horse Cave, Kentucky. So that's where we ended up staying. We get there, and of course we are starving, so we asked the girl, where is the best place to eat? And they had a billboard, a little sign hanging up behind the check-in desk that told us the top like 5 restaurants in the town to go eat at. And so this restaurant we stumbled upon
was called Five Broke Girls. And it was
amazing.
Yes, it was an amazing restaurant. It was like, it looked like an old barn style building that they'd converted over into a restaurant.
But if you like good homemade Southern cooking, and I am talking about food from the South. So I'm from Texas, and this food reminded me of back home. It was the cutest little place. The girls working there were all friendly, and it is literally owned by some sisters that they definitely know how to cook and keep people coming back in. And the best part, they had live music there that night. So it was really good atmosphere, and I ended up getting the chicken fried steak. Oh my gosh, one of the best chicken fried steaks.
It was like this big.
It reminded me of my grandma's that she used to make.
Yeah.
You ended up getting...
I got catfish, and it was catfish fillets that were like that big. 2 of them. Like, I don't know how we ate all of them.
Yes, we were like, we needed a wheelbarrow to be wheeled out of there by the time we were done. But we will definitely be making a trip back down there just to eat at that restaurant.
So if you're traveling on I-65 through Kentucky, stop in Horse Cave and go to that restaurant. Anytime we're traveling through there from now on, I promise we'll be stopping there.
And they do serve breakfast, but only on Saturday morning. So that's just a nice little tip to have.
Yeah. Yes. So we also, whenever we were staying in Horse Cave, one of the things that we wanted to do while we went to Mammoth was kind of check out some of the other caves in the area. There's a bunch of them that you can go to. We went to 2. The first one that we went to was actually in Horse Cave, and we have lots of video of it. It's gorgeous. You'll see it in just a second. But it's literally in the town.
Yeah, like this town was built around this cave, and while you're standing in the cave, like they're telling you like, well, this is where a church is at, this is where this is at, and it's so you can't fathom like how all of this has just been formed, but it was so neat to see.
And it's like, it was so cool that like there's a river flowing through it and all that, and like one of the big caverns that you're walking through, our tour guide, she was like, oh, in the park that you guys drove by on the way here, it's right above us, like 60 feet above the top of the thing. And I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But it was cool.
There's a river that runs under the ground in this cave, and they have a suspension bridge built down there for you to walk across it. I was kind of scared at first, I'm not going to lie, but it was really one of the coolest things that I've ever got to do. I kind of felt like Indiana Jones down there, like exploring unknown territory.
And to go back to the touristy stuff, driving all up and down through there, you'll notice that the Hidden River Cave has the longest underground suspension bridge in the world. It's the only one. But anyways, it was still cool to do. Yeah. So we'll get into the video, and you guys can see all about Hidden River and all that we went to. And we'll talk about the other cave that we went to here in just a second. So enjoy Hidden River Cave and Horse Cave, and we'll show you a little bit of video from our restaurant that we ate at. Are you doing all right here?
I'm gonna pee on myself on that. Okay.
All right, so the other cave that we went to down there was really, really close to Mammoth Cave. Like it's literally the drive.
It's in the park.
Yeah, if you're coming, I think it's this main drive going into the park. It's right off of the main drive.
Yeah.
And it was called Diamond Caverns. I got a sweet shirt from there. And it was gorgeous. That cave was beautiful. It was a kind of a wet cave, not a dry cave.
Yes. And it had more of the formations that you expect to see when you go to a cave. So we were really excited about seeing those.
But the only caveat to that is they did not allow video footage in there. So
it is privately owned and the owners just requested there is no live video footage. So we did take a ton of pictures and we are going to share those with you.
So we'll give you a little collage of pictures here and you can see all the beautiful things in there. We highly recommend going to this one. It was gorgeous.
Yes, very, very pretty.
I hope you enjoyed our video of things to do around Mammoth Cave.
Kentucky. We don't want to leave that out.
Don't leave out Kentucky.
Yeah.
But no, we had a great time down there and just wanted to showcase some of the things that we did while we were not in the park. And if you have any questions about any of that stuff, leave us a comment. And make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll have more videos coming out soon.
All right. Bye, guys. Thank y'all.
Thanks.